Hi, hello, and happy Sunday. Full disclosure, it's not a Sunday. It's actually Wednesday. And I'm in an immensely better mood. Um, my nails are painted. I've repurposed an amethyst bracelet I had, which had broken. And I'm wearing a New York Sluggers pullover, which I got from my building's clothing donation because, folks in here, we go through clothes, like, I don't know. But anyway, they had a pile of clothes and they were like, if you want something, just take it. So I went through and I got a few things. I actually got some shorts that I'm wearing that I cut that I cannot show you because they are short shorts. And I'm not wearing any underwear, and I don't do prints for the kids. I don't do prints. I don't do those things, That's not me. I don't get that. And if you on Twitter, you see it all day. And you know what? That's fine for other folks, but for me and mine, I don't do those. But anyway, so I wrote a little something on the 10th. What month are we in? May, January, February, March, April, May. May 10th. I wrote something on May 10th. And it's really hard, just like keeping on top of like the days or whatever. But it is what it is. I'm just like really happy. I don't know. I think it's because like I won't say I've like been hydrating because I haven't. Like honestly, like these last few days, like I've honestly been drinking like a crazy amount of alcohol. And you know what? It's fine, because what else am I going to do? I'm not smoking marijuana this month, and I just had an incident occur where I don't think I'm going to be engaging in any other sort of quote-unquote illicit substances leading into the following month, and perhaps even into the month after that. Why? Because you can't trust anybody. If you needed the coin, just say you needed the coin. I know you got a stimulus check. But anyway. Let me fucking stop. Oh my god. So anyway, you know how this corona thing is like making you really want to like check up on some of the people from your past whom you haven't heard from in a minute. And so that's what I ended up doing. I ended up reaching out to this dude. Where we had like a bit of a falling out. I'm not gonna say it was entirely not his fault. He was, it takes two to tango or whatever, but I'm going to say that my reaction was disproportionate. And so that's one of the things that I've learned about myself within the past, I'm gonna say 2 years, because that's about as long as it's been. One thing I've learned, it's been about 2 years. Oh my God, my lease signing is coming up in December. Anyway, my reaction was disproportionate, and I'm learning to, remain calm while still being very emotive. So anyway, find out that he's doing fine, that he's also moved into a new place, which is very cool for him. Very proud of him, very proud that he's like, at least taking care of himself. He said he's alive, and that's about all I care about. So anyway, I sort of wrote this, and it's I don't want to say it's a meditative piece, but it's a piece that's very, what is the word I'm looking for? It's ruminative. Is that the word? It's ruminative. If it's not a word, it's a word now. Because why? All words, literally every single word ever, is made up. So here we go. And there you were, a foreigner. Let's start over. And there you were, a familiar foreigner, a stranger to this land which once knew the lines of your face. I know how we've come to this place. The moment I let go your hand and met you with hurt anger, we'll never be who we were. I'd ask your forgiveness, but you don't operate that way. It was I who had to forgive me, because you were never hurt by me. Familiar face stranger, foreign to a newer me who saw what I could not see before. that it was me, always was, that it was me, not good enough. So, it doesn't really rhyme, but not all poems have to rhyme. Why? Because, like, they don't. And, whomever came up with, like, this sort of, like, I don't know, like, law or rule or whatever you want to, like, this construct, let's just call it what it is, this construct that poems have to rhyme, it's ridiculous, To quote the brothers from, is it 21 Pilots? I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang, I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I poemed, And I don't. Why? Because I decide what it is that I will and will not do. And, as long as it's not hurting anyone, I don't see what the point is. Anyway, I'm talking way too much, but anyway, let's just say that my philosophy on life kind of boils down to these 8 words. And ye harm none, do what ye will. Because, yeah, you hear that? My windows are open. Let's hope that's somebody who's on their way to survive. Anyway, it's been a great one. I hope you continue to have a great one. I hope this quarantine is, teaching you a little bit of something about yourself, maybe about the people that you're around. And ultimately, this has just shown everyone what the majority of us already knew. Well, what the informed majority of us already knew about America. Anyway, take a little time to enjoy the view.